Let's start off with number 15, Miracle Garden. This 3-time Guinness World Record breaker is filled with 150 million flowers and is the perfect place for not only flower lovers, but also children. You'll notice just how family-friendly it is when you initially walk in and are greeted by 2 immaculate shrub stallions that serve as a gate to the rest of the majestic garden. There's endless fun things to see, including a Smurf village, a flower princess floating above her castle, and the world's biggest floral installation, which is that life-size replica of the Emirates airplane. As I'm sure you know, Dubai gets pretty hot, so we recommend coming as soon as it opens at 9 a.m. You only need to spend 1 to 2 hours to see everything you want, and if you have some extra time, you can head over to the world's largest butterfly garden that holds 15,000 butterflies. Coming up is number 14, Dubai Mall.
The Dubai Mall is the largest mall in the world and is roughly the size of 200 football fields. It has more than 1,200 stores with every brand you could possibly think of and around 200 restaurants. You could definitely fill up an entire day here, especially because it's connected to the Burj Khalifa, and right outside its doors is the famous water show. Other mind-blowing things you could find here is an Olympic-sized ice skating rink, the world's largest indoor aquarium, and even a 150-million-year-old dinosaur which was discovered in Wyoming. If you're not a fan of crowds, avoid this area at all costs because it gets around 75 million visitors a year and can feel quite claustrophobic. Next up is number 14, the iconic Burj Khalifa.
Since 2009, the Burj Khalifa has been the tallest building in the world. At 828 meters high, it's equivalent to the size of 3 Eiffel Towers or 2 Empire State Buildings. It cost a whopping $1.5 billion to complete this structure. There's 160 floors, and you can ride all the way to 154 to visit the highest outdoor observation deck in the world. Don't worry, there's glass surrounding it so you won't fall off. I don't think people realize just how big this building is. If you're standing at its base, you have to crank your head all the way back just to see the tip of it. Ian, why don't you turn it sideways so I can see like how it doesn't even fit in the frame?
Oh my god.
The building's exterior contains 26,000 glass panels, and I know what you're thinking. How do they keep it so clean? Well, they hire 120 glass cleaners, and it takes them 3 months to clean the entire building. And of course, while you're there, just outside the Burj Khalifa, you can see the world's largest water show. The Dubai Fountain was designed by a California-based company also responsible for the creation of the Bellagio fountains in Las Vegas. It was so cool taking in the water show from above on the observation deck and then seeing it again from the ground floor. The fountains dance every 30 minutes starting at 6 p.m. The Burj lights up in the background and is truly a sight to see. Apparently, this spot is also very cool at New Year's when there are fireworks shooting from the building combined with a truly sensational water show. Next, we have number 12, Museum of the Future.
This has to be one of the coolest buildings we've ever seen, and it makes sense because its nickname is the most beautiful building on Earth. The symbolism behind it, though, makes it even more impressive. The building's circular form represents humanity, the green mound it sits on represents the Earth, and the void in the middle represents our unknown future. Wrapping the outside of the windows are 3 quotes from Sheikh Mohammed, who is the Prime Minister of the UAE and the ruler of Dubai. And these quotes in Arabic are his thoughts and vision for the city's future. The Museum of the Future officially opened to the public in 2022, so it's brand new, and that's why we couldn't even get a ticket to enter. We highly recommend you book online before arriving, so we'll make sure to put a link in the description below. Inside, you can expect to see the future of space travel, robots, innovation, and sustainability. Even if you can't enter the museum, you can still check out the lobby, which looks like you're walking into the future. It's an all-white room with spiral staircases, mesmerizing elevators, and a ceiling that glows up with more Arabic quotes. Personally, the best time to visit is at sunset, and when it gets dark, this entire structure glows in the night, with the city shining all around it. Up next is number 11, the unbelievable Palm Jumeirah.
There are 3 man-made islands off the coast of Dubai, but the biggest and most famous is the Palm Jumeirah. This palm tree-shaped island stretches 5 kilometers into the Arabian Gulf, and it's so massive that you can see it from space. To create this, they blasted 7 million tons of rock from a nearby mountain and dug up sand below the Persian Gulf. It cost $12 billion and took 6 years to build. The famous Atlantis stands at the front of the palm, and here you can have a full day of fun at the water park, which broke the world record for most water slides. We actually did spend a day here, and it was an absolute blast. I think if you have kids, this is the perfect spot to get some of their energy out. Definitely visit the Tower of Neptune first to go on the Leap of Faith, Atlantis' most famous water slide. If you're an adrenaline junkie and want to go skydiving, I don't know of many other places that you can skydive with a view like this one. This is actually the only way to see the palm from above other than taking a helicopter ride. Let us know in the comments below if you've gone skydiving in Dubai, because we would love to hear your opinion. Let's move on to number 10, rooftop bars and pools.
Dubai is all about that go big or go home mentality, and they definitely didn't skimp out on rooftop pools and bars. Of course, Dubai holds two more records. First, it has the world's highest infinity pool, and second, it has the world's highest 360-degree infinity pool called Aura Sky Pool. The one we really wanted to visit was the Aura Sky Pool, but of course it was booked out for 2 weeks when we were there, so please make sure to book reservations far in advance. If you like to drink alcohol with city views, we have heard great things about Level 43 Sky Lounge, which is located on the roof of the Sheraton Hotel.